Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you guys how I make my stew peas. Real Jamaican stew peas me I talk about right there, so with pigstail and spinach, so stay tuned. Okay, so these are the ingredients that I'm working with. I have some peas here soaking with some pimento and garlic. I have the pigstail, I have the coconut milk powder, one all-purpose flour to make some spinach, pepper, scallion, thyme. So let's get right into it. Alright, so because I don't have a lot of time today, I'll be using a pressure cooker to cut the cooking time short. So I'm just going to add the peas that I had soaking into my pressure cooker. And as you can see, this needs a little more water. Yes, so I'm going to allow this to pressure for about, well, you have to remember that you don't want the peas mash out, because I don't mash out peas and pigstail. It's stewed peas and pigstail, not crushed peas and pigstail. So it depends on your pressure cooker. Some pressure cooker pressure in 15 minutes, some take all up to half an hour, some take all up to 45 minutes. So I'm going to use mine for 25 minutes, and then I'm going to check the tenderness. You don't want it to be too soft, and then we'll go from there. So in the meantime now, I'm going to put my pigstail that has been washed to boil. So let me add some water to this and put it to boil. Okay, so I'm going to allow the pigstail to boil just to remove the excess salt. Otherwise, in Jamaican terms, we are scald off the meat. So while the peas and the pigstail is cooking, I'm going to knead the flour for the spinach and cut up the seasoning, but I'm not going to show you guys that because I've done it in my last recipe video. So the pigstail is scald off and I go on. So when I said 25 minutes or whatever time for the pressure cooker, you start checking when you hear it and make that sound there and the thing is spin. So it's now 25 minutes. I'm going to turn off the heat on both the peas and the pigstail. I'm going to allow the peas to go and cool down a bit. And in the meantime, I'm going to rinse off the pigstail again and put it aside to put it in the pot with the peas. Okay, so now that the pressure cooker is completely cool, that means all air release. We go ahead and we open it and we're gonna check the peas. Okay, so it was a bit dried out, so I added some water to it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, so as you can see, the peas, they're not crushed out, but they're, if you use a fork, you're able to smush it like that. So to this now, I'm going to add the pigstail, and I'm gonna add the seasoning, and then adding the coconut milk. And I'm gonna mix this around to add the all-purpose seasoning. Mix it around again. And you see, because the pigstail carries salt, I don't really like to add salt at this moment. What I usually like to do is just allow it to cook and then way down to the end when it pretty much done cook. That's when I taste and add my salt and so on. So I'm just going to leave this now to cook. So it's been 20 minutes now, and as you can see, it's still of a soupy consistency, and you want it to be a bit thicker than this. So we're gonna go in and add the spinach right now. So this is our entire dough. We're just gonna pinch a little tiny piece, roll it in this, well, spin it in your hand like so, and drop it in the pot. And there you go, that's your spinach. So tiny piece, spin it in your hand or roll it, however you want to say it. Just a little tiny long dough like this and drop it in the pot. So we're gonna put as many as you want, and then When we're through with that, we're going to cover the pot and allow it to boil for another 20 minutes. We check back on it and see where we're at. So it's been about 10 minutes since I've added the spinach and we're looking pretty good right now. So this is what we're working with. It's reduced and we're looking real good right now. So I've tasted it and it can take a little bit of salt. I'm also going to add some black pepper. That's not enough, that's alright. And we're going to stir it around. As you see, we're looking real good. Looking real good out here. Nice and thicken up also. Nice and thicken up. Camera keep getting foggy. I'm just showing you guys before I turn it off. This is what we have. It's not too runny and a soup, stew peas. Nice. Can't wait for digging at this. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. And please try my recipes and comment down below how it turned out and how you liked it. Okay, bye.